making sense. What you want.
We fondly look back to a particular night at a house party, and this argument came up about whether someone was going to play Kanye West or Suicide. Someone claimed that you couldn't call both of those things pop music, and we said that you could. And this big debate emerged about the nature of pop music and what it is. Is it a particular sound, or is it a spirit that you get in different types of music? And we were firmly of the opinion that it's a spirit, and one that we all love. And we didn't really feel like there were many bands in England who were into that. People thought pop was kind of an embarrassing thing, so we decided we were going to form this band and we were going to make this pop album. Japanese crowds are amazing, but they're very polite and well behaved. So when they stand out in the auditorium before the gig starts, they pretty much stand there silently. So we were standing backstage thinking, is there anyone out there? Is this place just empty? And then Mike walks on stage and this cheer just comes out of nowhere from 3,000 people.
These days will come around again. You'll taste heaven and you'll taste hell. She said, take me with you. Don't waste your time calling home. She said, take me with you. I know I will notice you go.
I think my favourite North American memory was when we played CMJ Festival in New York last year, because it was just so crazy. We played something like 12 shows in 4 days. So every time you finished somewhere, you just had to throw everything into like a box, throw it in the back of a taxi and drive to the next show. And it felt like it had this real rattling pace, and then we had so much energy we'd just stay out all night and then start again the next morning. So
that's a lot of memories. I think you should pick one. I think you should narrow it down to throwing things in the box.
All right, okay, well I'll pick the time when me, Mike and Martin hopped in a limousine to go 2 blocks to the bar we wanted to go to, just because it had pulled up outside the club, and we were like, can we just get in? He was like, yeah, $8, I'll take you around the corner. We were just sat in the back like, yeah, limo.
$8 each, I may add.
Yeah.
Not just $8.
Yeah.
Sunday, bloody Sunday! Yeah, for the stage volume, basically as low as you guys can.
For me, it was when Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats told us we were fierce.
Really surreal moment when our manager came backstage and said, Alicia Keys wants to talk to you. We were like, no, she doesn't. What, she's here?
Turns out she does.
She didn't actually, just want to talk to Tom.
Yeah,
Swiss Beats was really nice.
Yeah.
And here we are. True romance. Here we are. With a true romance. With you up, head in your hair. True romance. How about a play? Make a stand.
music is like talking, but the words are longer, and it all fits around music. That you can't say music because they haven't heard music.
It's just this thing that comes into your ears and makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers you up.
Not like an earwig though. Some that they can.
They
be
don't make you
tickly.
feel
They
good.
don't make you feel good.
They can be ticklish. Well, like,
Although,
Yeah.
have you ever actually had an earwig in your ear? I think it's amazing.
yes.
I'm not. Do they get in your ear?
Of course you have.
He's from Scotland.
It's
Stuff
noise.
like happens all the
It can have
time.
a powerful effect on your mood. I'd say that's just describing music in general.
Yeah.
To somebody who never heard music before, but hopefully ours does that too.
Yeah. I say it'll make you feel pain that you never knew you had, but it will also
That you enjoy.
redeem
Yeah,
that
as well.
pain.
It's organised sound that gives you a funny feeling inside. I was going to be a lawyer.
Tom was going except Tom, who was going to be a lawyer.
Then I never went.
Just didn't turn up.
I just didn't turn up to my first day of law school.
We saved
Already in
him.
the band.
Forgot to be a lawyer.
Forgot, yeah. Oh, Mum, I forgot to be a lawyer. I've been on tour for a year. Sorry.
Yeah, we have the best job in the world.
Yes. I don't know who it's
Pretty good. I'd be Michelle Obama.
Oh, yeah?
She didn't come to our gig though, did she? She
What?
should.
She said she was
She
done.
did, but she was in She fancy should've. dress, so no one noticed her.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
You know the
Maybe-
small
maybe-
Irish guy at the front?
Yeah, yeah.
That was her.
Maybe it'd be Kevin from Two Door for a day, because then I
Kevin?
could probably
Kevin.
He's bass player, isn't he?
Is it a
Hierarchy? Another bass player.
Yeah, but then I could probably
Dream
afford to go.
big.
I could probably
You'd be
afford
a
to go
bass
buy
player
that
in a-
sandwich that I
In
wanted,
a different band.
You'd just be a bass player.
just for the day.
You don't want to. You could be like McCartney.
I think it would be
I don't
Anyone.
want to be
Anyone. You're
Hey,
taking
Kevin, we
chosen
love
Kevin,
Kevin,
right? You're taking
Thanks
Kevin.
for letting me live in your house. We've got nothing against Kevin. It's just
You could be.
you could
yeah.
be anyone.
You could
Well, I'm
be
just
Gene
thinking of,
Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
What about a Formula One driver? That would
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a cool job.
Yeah,
that would be.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Flea.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd be
Flea.
Flea driving a Formula One car.
Yes. By the way, Kevin, we think you're great. By the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we think you're so great. Martin wants to
Stop
be you.
making sense. We never made any sense. We stopped making sense. We never made any sense. Caroline, all this once upon a time when you would ask if you could still come back to mine, and you'd run your mouth on crowded nights when the moon is high. Then all at once we stopped making sense. We never made any sense.
Toronto FC.
Oh, they're quite good, aren't they? Like for Canada.
We always like to go and see an art gallery when we're in a new city or something like that.
Or some cathedral or
Yeah, because
mosque or
I think it's
something
good
like that.
because you're not going to learn like the whole history of a town, but if you can get an idea of like a cultural identity, that can kind of put something towards your gig, and the way you feel about a city like definitely affects the way you play.
yeah.
Like an art gallery or a knife fight, depending on.
Depending on
And
the
it's also it's really good to like talk to someone who works in a shop, just start a conversation about what they think about the town. Although today,
local knowledge.
you got some local knowledge about what was the place called?
Oshawa.
Oshawa, yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oshawa, about 100 k's from here, and apparently they smoke a lot of crack there, according to the girl in Subway.
Whose Twitter is this?
Rob Delaney. He's like a LA comedian, but he's just so good on Twitter.
Not because I want to see you. You should just sign to Excel.
Oh really? Yeah, cool.
Keep adverts in the van.
I like the Dollarama bag as well.
Dollarama is false advertising. My toothbrush was $1.25.
Hell yeah, Dollarama. Okay, so we went down to the Dollarama just before and we picked up a load of bargains because, you know, it's just been St. Patrick's Day, so everything's going cheap. So we got some beads. Yeah, we're going to wear some beads. The other thing we have is some masks, so if anyone wants to be an animal.
Zebra's upside down there.
We'll just hold them in front of your face.
And we got a prize for the best animal.
The things that I can't have. I always want what I can't have. It's true. Woo! I always want the things that I can't have. Yes, I always want what I can't have.
Wow. A jellyfish.
That's
not an animate.
That's pretty animated, Mike.
It's super animated.
It's not that animated.
I'd be a fridge. I think fridges are interesting. I'd be a fridge in like a.
Would you be a smeg?
In like someone cool's kitchen. Yeah, I'd be a smeg.
I know what I'd be, but it's lewd, and I'm not going to say it. But I reckon if you thought about it long enough, you'll get there. You get there.
Can you be? I think I'd be a train.
Oh, you know what I'd be? I'd actually quite like to be a fire extinguisher because you're just sat there the whole time thinking, one day, my time is going to come and it's going to be amazing. Yeah.
Oh no!
I'm going to have the best 10 seconds and then I'll be useless. Okay.
I'd probably be a onesie. You get worn at you get worn at parties, so why not?
That's a great one. Yeah, once we finish the American tour, we go back in early April, and we've got to justify our existence as a band by writing another album.
Yeah. We're negotiating the Super Bowl as well for 2014. We've been asked to do it, but
we're just seeing if we can make it work
can we get
with our schedule.
Yeah, and can they afford us?
Thank you, Wrongbar.
Good night. Thank you very much.